Hey guys, my name's Keyan Houshmand, and in today's video we're going to be checking out the very cool Apex Preamp from Horizon Devices. Let's have a look. So if you're watching this channel, you're probably already familiar with Horizon Devices and what the Apex Preamp actually is. If you don't know, Horizon Devices is the company founded by Misha or the guitarist of Periphery. They are also responsible for the highly proclaimed Precision Drive. If you guys don't know already, I just became an endorsed artist with Horizon Devices, so they sent this over to me and I can't wait to show you guys how it sounds because it sounds absolutely amazing. I've had it for about a week now and I've tried to put it through its paces as much as I could. You guys can plug directly into this and basically use it as an amp in the box with the inbuilt cab sim. However, that did not give me the sound that I was looking for. So I kept trying and I found that if you put this in front of a clean amp and pair it with a Precision Drive or any overdrive that you got, this thing sounds absolutely insane. You don't need an overdrive. You have the tight switch built in here as well, but I liked having the overdrive just to give it a little bit more kick, and it sounds really, really good. So let's chuck it in a demo mix to see how it sounds, but before we do that, if you guys like this video at any time, please feel free to leave a like and a comment on anything you see or hear, and if you want to see more of this stuff, definitely think about subscribing. If you guys want the tabs, stems, DIs, and the MIDI files for all the stuff that you're about to hear in this demo song, definitely check out my Patreon as well as my affiliate links. All of that stuff will be down in the description below. But how does the Apex Preamp sound in a mix? I'll quickly go through the features of the Apex Preamp and then I'll go through the tones that I get with it and how I put it through my setup. So as you can see, we have 5 knobs here. We have a volume knob, bass knob, mids knob, high knob, and gain knob. We also got 2 little knobs here as well. One of them is a cabinet simulator, so you can sweep a virtual microphone across the cabinet section so you can get cab tones straight out of the Apex Preamp. And the other one is a gate knob, which has 3 gates working in tandem with each other to give you really, really tight tones. There's also a tight switch down here, which is really handy if you're using it in the front of a clean amp like I'm doing. Just kind of cleans up everything a little bit, as well as the bypass switch here, obviously on and off. And then on the back, you got your battery input, so you can run this through a 9-volt battery, or you can just plug it directly into 9-volt power up here. The guitar that I'm using is the Jackson Misha USA guitar, loaded up with bare knuckle Juggernaut pickups. That's going straight into my JDI DI box. So that's splitting the signal. The first one is going straight into the computer, so it's a completely clean DI. And the second one is coming out the front of the DI box, which is going into my Polytune 3, then the Precision Drive, and then the Apex Preamp. So at the end of that signal chain, it's going back into the front of the interface. So after it's gone through the Precision Drive, after it's gone through the Apex Preamp, and then I'm putting it into Archetype Plini by Neural DSP, and I'm using the first amp, which is a very transparent, very clean head. And then from there, I'm using GGD Studio Cabzilla as my cab. Within GGD Studio Cabzilla, I'm using a custom preset that I made ages ago when I first got the plugin, and I've been using it ever since. As you can see when looking at the Apex Preamp, I haven't really touched many of the settings more than halfway. I have dipped mids a little bit, I have pushed highs just a touch, and I have dipped gain back a little bit because we're going through another amp. We're going through the Archetype Plini first amp, so just kind of compensating for the gain that's already happening on there, just so it doesn't get too washy. And then the end result. So when the Apex Preamp is off, this is what my guitar tone sounds like. Turn on the Apex Preamp. So as you can tell, it's pretty much just DJENT in one click of a button. One thing I found really cool with the Apex preamp is that if you dip the gain just a touch and put it on a split call setting in your guitar, you get some really nice spanky tones. If you're like me and sometimes you just want to sit down, press a button and have it all be done for you, you don't have to dial anything in, this is it right here. One click of a button and the sound that's, at least in my head anyway, is just spat out and into my ears. But what do you guys think of the Apex preamp? Definitely let me know in the comments below. I really like it. I like how it works relatively well with inexpensive interfaces like mine that I'm assuming that most of you guys use as well. I like how it's very easy to use. I like how it looks really, really nice and sleek on the desk. I like how the tone that comes out of it is literally the modern metal gent staple tone that everyone has in their head. It's just really easy to use, really intuitive, and super, super quick. Pair it with a precision drive and honestly, in my opinion, you're getting one of the best modern metal tones that you can get. But as always, if you guys like this video at any time, please feel free to leave a like and a comment on anything you saw or heard. And if you want to see more of this stuff, definitely think about subscribing. Again, if you guys want the tabs, stems, midis, and DIs of all the stuff that you heard in the demo song, definitely check out my Patreon as well as all my affiliate links. All of that stuff will be down in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao.